What's up, fam? Welcome to eChurchDigital.com. Today I'm going to show you how to get a free website for your church. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, family, it's your boy, Pastor Dre. Today I'm going to show you how to get a free website for your church, ministry, or business. First thing you want to do, click the link in the description where it says eChurchDigital.com/start. You can even use this website for a blog. Next thing you want to do is you want to go where it says sign up. Okay, you want to click there. Fill out this information right here. I'm going to go ahead and click where it says log in because I am already a member. Boom. So I'm going to click where it says log in. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm scroll down to the left over here, go where it says my websites. You want to click there, then you want to click site manager. Okay. Now, once you click there, you're going to get a page that looks something like this. I already have a ton of websites. Yours is probably going to be blank. Then you want to click where it says build a new website. Okay. You want to click there. You're going to build yours on a free domain. Okay. So we're going to click free domain. So you're going to get a free website and a free domain. It's a subdomain, but it'll get you started. All right. Next thing you know, or next thing you're going to do, number two, is your domain needs to be available. So I'm going to try cool website. You can name it whatever you want, name of your church, your business, ministry, and it has to say awesome, it's available. So as you can see there, mine is available. Next step, enter a title for your website. I'm going to call mine cool website for the purposes of this tutorial. All right. Choose a design for your website. I want you to click right here where it says generate press and you click build my website. All right. So right now, Wealthy Affiliate Platform is building you a website. That's right, which is going to be live. It's going to be live. As soon as this is done, it's at 99%. You're going to have a website. You're going to have hosting and people can visit your website. So let's see, we're at 99% right now and pretty soon it should be done. Once it's done, I'm going to show you how you can visit your website and how you can go in and make changes to your website and update it the way you would like it to be. Now, in order to customize your website and add more features, of course, you're going to have to get a paid website. But for a free website, this will get you started. All right, so right here, it gives me my admin is my login. My password is right here. So to visit my website, I could just simply click right here. Let's do that right now. So this is going to take me to my live website. As you're going to see, it's going to show up. Remember, we called it Cool Website. Here's my first blog post. This website is live. You can even go visit it at coolwebsite.siterubics.com. Isn't that cool? All right, now let's go back over here. We're going to log in to our dashboard. So I'm going to click log in now. All right, so this is where we can go and make changes. We can change this website uh, from like a blog kind of feel, because right now it looks like a blog, right? So we can make it a website and a blog. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, if you just want to keep it as a blog, you can. All right, so here is the WordPress dashboard. This is where all the fun takes place. If you want to turn it into an official website, here's what I want you to do. Where it says pages, I want you to click right there. Okay. Now, if you see right here, we don't have any pages. So I'm going to click add page. Okay. And I'm going to add two pages. I'm going to add a home page and a blog page. And like I said, you can customize it to however you want. You are limited because it's free. But if you want to upgrade to a paid version of Wealthy Affiliate, I think you get like 5 websites and hosting is included. So we're going to call this home. All right. And then I'm going to click publish. I'm going to click publish twice to make sure it gets published. All right, then we're going to go back over here to our dashboard and we're going to add one more page, which is going to be called blog. So we're going to let that load up. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the comment section and I would love to assist you where I can. Okay, so we're going to call this page blog. All right, and then we're going to click publish. As you can see, we got to click publish again. So we clicked it twice. So now our website has 2 pages. So I'm going to go visit our website over here. I'm going to click refresh. As you can see right here at the top, we got home and blog. So that means we have officially 2 pages on our website. So now we're going to go back to our WordPress dashboard. I'm going to click the W, and where it says pages, you should see blog and home. The next move you want to make is you want to go where it says settings and then click where it says reading. Okay. and we're going to make this a static page right there. You click where it says static page. Then for your home page, you want it to be home. For your post page, you want it to be blog. And we're going to click save changes. Now, here's the cool thing. We go over here to our website and we click refresh. Now we got our home page. And if I click blog, we got our blog page. Isn't that powerful? Now, this is the default blog. We're going to take that out. The way you take that out, you go back to your dashboard and you go to post. Okay. And you click trash where it says welcome to your premium website. Just click trash. It'll get rid of that post. Now, when I refresh, it's probably going to say nothing found, right? There it is. Nothing found. So now I'm going to show you how to add a blog to your brand new website that's live. It's live. So the way you add a blog is you go over here to your post. Okay. And then you click add post. This is how simple it is, family. You click add post. I'm going to title this my first blog. You can title it whatever you want. Okay. My and first blog. You can title it whatever you want. You could do a newsletter. You could do a sermon, a preaching sermon from your pastor. You could do a testimony, but I'm going to call it my first blog for the sake of this tutorial. Okay. Now that's the title. Now to add typeset to your blog, you can just go on here and say, hey, family, welcome to my first blog. I hope, I hope you enjoy it. And like I said, you can type whatever you want. Okay. So I'm just going to stop there for the sake of the time. And I'm just going to copy this and paste it a lot and act like it's a blog. Okay. So let's go ahead and paste it. Boom, boom, boom. Do a paragraph. Boom, boom. You could add pictures, however you want to do it. Boom, boom, boom. If you want to add a picture, you just go over here, click where the blank is. See where it says plus? You click that. Click where it says image, and you upload an image from your hard drive by clicking where it said upload. So I'm just going to do an image. I'm just going to do this image right here just to show you how it looks. Okay, so that's going to be my image. Now, if you want to center it or left align it, I'm going to left align this image. So I'm going to shrink it. Okay, then I'm going to go up here to these little three lines and click align left. So it aligns it to the left. Okay, so let's just add a little bit more blog. Act like I typed. Okay, boom, boom, boom. For the sake of the tutorial, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so say that's my blog. Then I click publish and publish again. You want to click it twice. So now you just created your first blog. If I go back to my website over here, and this is my blog, it says nothing found. But if I click refresh, we should get our first blog. And if you want to read it, you go to read more, and you should see the blog that we just created. Come on, family. Now, let me show you how to beef up your homepage, and then I'll be done. If you want to beef up your homepage, you go back to your WordPress dashboard, go to pages, okay? And then you want to click where it says homepage. You want to click where it says edit, right there where it says edit. I'm just going to do something real quick, but this will give you a foundation to get started on, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to click plus, and then I'm going to click container. I'm going to type in the word container, okay? Let me see. I'm not container. Sorry about that. It is, what is it again? I forgot what it is. Let me see. Not container. It's cover. It's cover. That's what it is. Sorry about that. You go to cover. So I'm going to make this one blue. Okay. And I'm going to call this website My Cool Website. You can put the name of your church, the name of your business, however you want to do it. Then I'm going to click save. Okay. Now this is our home page. When I go back to our website, I'm going to visit the home page. Let's see how it looks. There you go. There's your home page. But let's beef it up just a little bit more. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down on this page, our home page, scroll down. See where it says sidebar layout? Make that where it says no sidebars. Okay. And then where it says, let me get out the way here. Where it says content container, make that full width. It's going to look cool. All right. All right. It's going to look cool. Now, once you've made this full width, I want you to click where it says disable elements, click where it says content title, and then click save. Now watch what that does to our website. Right now, it looks like this. But with the changes that we made, let me get out the way, okay? With the changes that we made now, watch how it's gonna look. I'm gonna click refresh. Woo, fire! That's cool, huh? So you can you can put the name of your business here, a name of your church, name of your ministry, and you just start adding content. Like, how do you add content? You click underneath, right? There should be a plus that shows up. You can click the word heading and you can type in my cool website. Once again, it could be the name of your business, name of your church, name of your ministry. And I'm going to center it by clicking these three lines. Boom. I'm going to double click and I'm going to bold it by clicking the B. And now we got something cool. And now I could add some content. I click enter and it says type or it says type to choose a block. Okay, type to choose a block. So I'm just going to type some content. What I'm going to do is welcome to our cool website. Okay, and then you can write whatever you want. This website is pretty cool. Type whatever you want. You want to add some pictures? I showed you how to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some content. I'm just going to paste a preaching that I have just so you can see how it'll look when I add content. Okay, so I loaded up the preaching. I'm just going to do half of it because this is more like for a blog, really, but I'll just do half of it. I'm going to copy it. I just want to show you how it looks to put some content on your website. And then I'm going to paste it. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And let's click save. This is an official website, family. If you're a graphic designer, you can probably go off. You know what I mean? So there we go. We got my cool website. There it is right there. You got content. You want to add some pictures. You can even put a picture behind this real quick. Let me show you how to do that. So if I click here, right, and I click add media and I click upload, I can put a picture behind there. So let's just do this flyer. Of course, we probably wouldn't use it, but I just want to show you. See how you could do that? And then if I want to change the, what do you call that? The opacity of this, I click this little thing over here, right? And then I can make that opacity, let me get out the way, so where the picture doesn't show so much. So you could do it like that. So maybe you got a picture of someone preaching, a picture of your business, whatever it may be, and you can hook that bad boy up. So I'm just going to make it real light like that. I'm not a graphic designer, but I'm just showing you what you can do. So I'm going to click save. Now we're going to refresh our cool website. And there you go. I personally don't like it, but I'm just showing you what you can do. So I'm going to go ahead and take that picture out. I'm just going to hit replace. Or actually, let me hit delete. All right. And then I took the whole thing away. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to replace. Let me see. Let me put a different picture. Let me go ahead and put something that might work. Let's see. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take it out. Okay, so let's just go ahead and take it out. Boom. But you get the idea of what you can do. You could even change this color here. This is not to design the website, but see where it says overlay? You can make it black. You can make it gray, blue, however you want to do it. Okay. All right. So family, you can even make this wording right here bigger. Watch this. I'm going to bold it. And then I could come over here and say I want extra large. Or I could click these lines right here and then make it even bigger. So that could be the name of your church, your business, your ministry. You can even put a subtext. So you can say, my cool website. This website is pretty cool. All right. Okay, enough about that. Let me just center it for you and show you how it looks. So let's go ahead and center that. Let me get out the way. So boom, we're going to go ahead and center that text. And I'm going to hit save. And then we're going to refresh our home page. Okay, there you go. You are on your way. Look at that. This is just from doing something real quick. It's a pretty cool website, right? You got a website. Now, let me show you how to add your blog. Oops, I misspelled website. Pretty cool. Let me fix that. So you want to put website is pretty cool. And we could even make that bigger. So let's get your boy out the way here. So let's make this bigger. So you could double click it. You can say, I want that to be large, right? Or you want it to be medium. Look at that, man. This is fire. Some of you are getting ideas right now on what you can do. I'm just showing you the basics. Last thing I'm going to show you is how to add a full blog. Okay. So I got this preaching right here. It's called, and you shall receive the promise. I'm going to add that as a blog. So how do you add a blog again? You go over here to post. You click add post. All right. And we're going to title it, and you shall receive the promise. So I'm going to copy that, Control C on the PC, and then I'm going to paste that as my title of my blog. There it is. Okay. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to copy this whole thing. I'm going to do Control A, then Control C on a PC. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to paste that in where it says type to choose a blog. Now we have a full blog. That's how easy it is. You can ask your pastor to give you his sermon notes. And say you have 2 or 3 sermons a week, you could add 2 or 3 blogs to your website, and Google likes when you update your website. You can do testimonies. You could even do videos on social media or YouTube. And then you could put those videos in this blog, which is fire. So you can say I did the preaching, right? And you shall receive the promise. Now, say your pastor did this preaching and you got some video footage. You could put clips of your pastor preaching inside the blog. Man, that's fire. I'm giving you some good stuff, but I just want to show you the basics. I don't want to get too deep. If you want to learn more, you can join me for my live masterclass live every Tuesday at webinar.echurchdigital.com at 10 a.m. on Tuesdays. That's where I go live and you can ask questions and we can get into more detail. Because if I got into a lot of detail, this video would be very long. All right. So I'm going to click publish and publish again. And now you have your second blog. This is more like an official blog because it's actually like content. So I'm going to click blog. So now you should have my first blog, and you should have, and you shall receive the promise blog. So we're going to click on the title, and there's the blog. Fire. You can add pictures. You can add video. My goodness. And it doesn't have to be a sermon. It could be a testimony. It could be a newsletter. It's your blog. You can write about whatever you want. All right, family. So that's how you can get yourself a free website at Wealthy Affiliate. And I'm telling you, if you decide to upgrade your membership, you get a ton of features. This is not necessary. You don't have to upgrade. This is a free membership when you signed up. But if you want to upgrade, to get videos and content on how to learn search engine optimization and YouTube marketing. This platform has a ton of features. But I just wanted to show you how you can get yourself a free website for your church, ministry, or business. If this video has helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, type them in the comment section. It's your boy, Pastor Dre. God bless.